Hello and welcome to another episode of How to Car. I'm Ellie Taylor, comedian, presenter and most importantly, holder of a full UK driving licence. I don't have my one for heavy goods vehicles yet, no, that's my treat for when I retire. Get me in the cab of a lorry, I'm spending my twilight years in a queue outside Dover. Yes, please! This series is all about how to pick the car that's right for you. Is it your first car? Is it fit for a family? Is it fit for adventure? Is it just fit, mate? A sexy car? Whatever you're after, I, Ellie Taylor, will guide you through the whole process. In this episode, we'll be looking at crossover vehicles, off-road, on-road, 4x4s, that sort of thing. But don't worry if it's all a bit intimidating when you hear words like torque and think it's a seaside resort in Devon. Chill out, babes. EJT, that's me, is here to help put you right. Crossover vehicles are perfect if you've got a growing family or you're looking for adventure. What do I mean by adventure? Well, perhaps you found yourself in possession of a magical ring and you need to assemble a fellowship to destroy it. That's what I mean by adventure. Just call me Bilbo. But what is a crossover vehicle? Well, it's a car which combines the features of an SUV, such as the robust styling and raised ride height, with traditional car features like more responsive handling and a lighter body. Raised ride height and responsive handling is also what's on my dating profile. Just a little joke, I'm not on one anymore. Never was, definitely not still on one. Shall we move this on? This combination has a lot of benefits, including a higher seating position, a commanding view of the road, more space than a hatchback, better handling, fuel economy, and having a cheaper starting price than larger SUVs. Plus, there are lots of family-orientated options. Sure, these aren't for everyone. Some people only need a car to get you to the shops and back, but others want adventure. And if you're like me, you want to turn that trip to the shops into an adventure. No, you shall not pass, this is my parking space, etc. So if this sounds like your kind of car, then great. Crossovers can be split into two groups, those which will go off-road and those that don't. Let's start with off-road. What are you looking for? Simply put, thank God, the higher the torque number, the greater the chance your car is going to be able to get you out of a mud hole or up a mountain. Do people actually drive up mountains? Like an actual Lord of the Rings? Wish they'd done that in the film, would have sped things up, wouldn't it? A 4x4, as the name suggests, has four-wheel drive. That means all the wheels are powered, whereas standard cars only have two powered wheels. Hope they don't have an inferiority complex. Four-wheel drive will help you drive over obstacles, your hills, your rocks, your mud, your creeks, without sustaining damage. So go free, my pretties. Drive through as many creeks as makes you happy. Got that phrase on some wall art. It's the new live, love, laugh. So that's if you want to go off-road, but what if that's not you? What if you want to go on roads? What if you're simply an outdoorsy family and you need a car big enough for your mud-covered wellies, mud-covered dog and mud-covered children? Well, don't worry, you disgusting lot. We've got you covered. Crossover vehicles may be the perfect fit if you need space in the back for your waterproofs, backpacks, wellies, bikes, dogs and children. Though, if you've got all of that in the back, I'd argue you've overpacked for the day trip. Maybe your ideal car has a roof rack or a trailer attached, or a big enough boot will do you fine. Whatever your space requirements, Motors.co.uk will be able to help you find the car you're looking for. That's nearly all for this episode, but we've just got time for a little Q&A in our Ask Ellie segment. What have you got for me, people of the internet? Hannah asks, I would love an off-roader that is also small and economical enough for commutes. Is there such a car? A wonderful question. This is quite niche, but don't worry, we got you. Our pick would be the new Range Rover Evoque plug-in hybrid. It's great off-road and small enough to whiz around town in. Perfect for mountain drives on your way to work. Plus, you can do up to 34 miles on electric power alone, so you can cut back on your fuel bills too. Elliot asks, is there a similar vehicle to a pickup that has the same volume of storage space but isn't a fuel-hungry beast? Oh, I will tell you, Elliot, there are many merits to a pickup. The main one being you can channel your inner Bella in Twilight, but in terms of fuel economy, they aren't the best. If you're after lots of storage, then you're looking at getting either a large estate SUV or a van. The Mercedes E-Class has loads of room, while a Land Rover Defender has that high ride height and a ton of storage space too. Go for a plug-in hybrid for the best efficiency. If you've got anything on your mind, ideally about cars, but to be honest, I'm not really fussed, just like a chat, then get in touch with us via all of these places using the hashtag AskEllie. That's your lot for this episode. Enjoy the knowledge I've imparted on you. Go forth and adventure. Enjoy your 4x4 and use its torque to get you all the way to Torquay and back. Next time, we'll be looking at electric vehicles. Speaking of which, has anyone got a charger? I'm on 3% and need to update my dating profile. I mean, call my husband. Definitely call my husband. See you next time.